I'm mother of a Marine that's in LA right now.
Thank you for your service.
You're welcome. And I was seeing on the news and on the internet that they're sending all these ships out there, and they're supposedly saying that they're training. But how much do we believe that?
So what do you know what source that was where you saw about these ships? Because I haven't heard that. Can you share with us where you saw that?
Well, I follow a lady on the internet on Facebook that shows all that, but it's not live,
Okay.
public.
So I don't
So,
know. If I knew, I would tell you. All I can tell you is that I haven't heard of that. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying this lady was wrong. I just don't know. I can't confirm that because I don't know. But if that was true, that's very concerning.
very.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm worried about. All these military people, soldiers, Marines, sailors, going out there
Have you heard of that?
with, I don't know yet,
Are you
but,
are you
like
worried?
I said,
Are you worried that you could be deployed?
no, my son is
Your son
the
is
one that's
okay.
in the Marines.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm the son. My son
Your
is in the
son.
Marine, and he's there
Gotcha.
in LA.
He's in LA. Is your son worried that he could be deployed? Has he talked to you about that?
Well, he's in LA right now due to that the riots. They say.
So
they're
your
called.
son, I want to ask you about this. Your son, who decided, and God love him, he's a hero, who decided to risk his life for this country if need be, which I have so much respect for. I'm wondering how you feel as a mother, where the Trump administration calls out your son, a brave Marine, to deal with a couple blocks of protests in LA. How does that make you feel as a mother?
Very angry
Yeah.
to the fact that he's not supposed to be there. He shouldn't be there. That's not what he's trained to do. He's trained to be combat. He's trained to be out in deployment, having protect us as a U.S. citizen and everybody.
Has he spoken to you about what he's done out there, if anything? Because I've heard stories about these Marines that didn't have food, didn't have water, that were sleeping on the floor in office buildings. Has your son talked to you at all about that?
No, he hasn't. I hardly hear from him
Mm-hmm.
due to the fact that he's there
Mm-hmm.
and they're not really allowed to have their phones on.
Yeah. Well, I understand.
So every now and then, he tells me, "Mom, be careful because they just evacuated the U.S. Capitol in Austin.
Mm-hmm.
Just be safe."
Yeah.
Things that I really didn't know that happened. And this was, I think, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, every now and then I hear from him, but
Yeah.
not every day.
Well, your
So
son's
I really don't know.
your son's a hero, and I'm sure this is the last thing he thought he would be doing when he signed up to be a Marine.
Oh, yeah.
Was to be called out to L.A. because there were a few blocks and there were some people that were obviously breaking the law, but overwhelmingly there were people that were not breaking the law. Local law enforcement said that we've got it covered, we can handle it, and yet they call out the Marines. I find that to be very, very interesting. Your son shouldn't be out there,
No.
and I certainly hope he's not deployed anywhere near the Middle East. But my dear, I do appreciate you calling in. Our thoughts are with your son, and please give us an update and call back, okay?
All right, thank you.
Thank you very much.